best tools in the world. I'm pretty sure they make the best tools on other planets because they're out of this world. So let me tell you about this. Oh, I am Sharon Crawford, and I am here with Chi by Farouk. Chi tools are made with ceramic, which cause the hair to stay healthy and shiny. Okay, let me give you a couple of reasons that I love Chi products. I'm always in a hurry. Well, first of all, have you ever left the house and you're driving, you're thinking, did I turn that tool off? Well, you don't have to worry about that because it automatically turns itself off. Another thing that I like about Chi, have you ever got completely dressed and you need to go and curl your hair real quick? And you're like, oh, I forgot to turn my tool on. But guess what? It heats up in about 7 seconds. So those are the 2 reasons that I love Chi products. And also, I love the fact that I got some old tools, and I'm guessing what the temperature is because the temperature has faded off the knobs. But we have digital settings, so you can kind of look at it and know exactly what the temperature is. Another thing I like about the swivel cord. You don't have to trip over your cord. It's not getting all tangled where you have to keep untangling the cord because the cord moves along with you. So these are the reasons those are some of the reasons that I love Chi products, Chi tools. Okay, as trends comes and go, we want to change the texture of the hair because right now texture and curly hair is in.
Great.
So
Yeah.
See, right now what she's doing is she's showing her ability, her ability and her knowledge to style hair because we want to incorporate that into the message we're giving. Sorry, I think that was great. A lot of people, weren't focused too much on that part of it. So sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, that's okay. So her hair is bone straight, which our tools are also for straight hair, curly hair, kinky hair, coarse hair. Our tools are for all types of hair. And also all budget. So everyone can get a tool. So I'm gonna go ahead, she's bone straight and change the texture of her hair without using any chemicals because trends come and go. So some of us don't want to use chemicals on our hair and change the texture, and then about a month later, the trend is out. Everybody's bone straight again. So I think the best thing to do is to get some tools to get those looks that's coming and going. Okay, thank you guys for listening to me, and hope that you buy some of these great tools that's made from a great company that's out of this world. Thanks, and I'm Sharon Crawford.
Yeah. All right. So, it was great. It was great. The only thing, if I may critique you in a positive way, I wouldn't have rushed so much at the end. What I would have done was, because hairdressers are visual, right? So you're doing your curls, right? And instead of finishing it like this and going into your ending, what I would have done was, okay, let me show you another how quick it is. I'll show you another curl. Then you do it, you show the curl. What do you guys think? That's purely the performance of our curling iron. You guys like that?
Yes.
So now they're clapping, you got 3 seconds. So today I showed you guys, I shared, never show, I like to show it, I don't like to use. Today I shared with you guys why Farouk's system makes the best tools. My name is. Or do you have any questions? Then my name is. So you were there. So you can see how important that closing part is. Because when she was in her body, she was in the zone. She was good. She was good, man. And you could see how difficult it is because it's so different for us in our everyday world to go have an introduction and a conclusion. Like, we don't talk like that in a normal conversation with people. Like, when we say bye to them, we don't say, okay, see you later. And it was great when I came over that I came to see you. But it was good. And what I really liked about it is she was showing. She showed. She showed the performance. She showed what the tool does. The performance of the iron, a nice beautiful hair. She talked about style. She talked about texture, right? She made it knowledgeable. So if you can give the audience, knowledge and education, then you win them over. All right. So those are the two things, because it's out of our comfort zone. The introduction, and remember to bring back the introduction before you leave. And it's easy, because let's say I'm in the bar, and it happens to us, where somebody will tap us on the shoulder and say, you got to get off. You've been on too long.
Yeah.
Come on, man, I'm almost done. No, you got to get off now. Or you get a note that says, you're 5 minutes overtime. So now you got to get off really fast. So you finish the look really quickly, and I know I got to bring back what I said in the introduction. What do you guys think of that? When I say, what do you guys think of that? It buys me